So here we are again, another day on shift, coming to you live from a gym in Sunland Park, New Mexico. This is a 343 commitment and still counting, 110 floors for our brother firefighter Michael Ragusa. He was actually assigned to engine 250, Foster Ave, but on 9/11 he was working out of Brooklyn's Happy Hookers, engine 279, tower ladder 131. So this is his 110 memorial stair climb in the 343 commitment and still counting. Dedicated to his fiancee Jennifer, his sister Christine, and his mom Dee, along with the FDNY and our country. Just about to kick it off on that first of 7 verticals to get us to the 101st floor. After that, it's only a little bit more to that 110. So for our brother, firefighter Michael Ragusa, 29 years of age on 9/11. And we're just about to kick that first vertical. Off we go. So today's another day on shift. Another climb to go up. This time for firefighter Michael Ragusa. His time of service was around 2 years. Got in 1999, prior to 9/11. My brother was 29 years old. One thing that I noticed, and I've seen it quite a lot, within the time it took for him to get in to the FDNY, to be appointed to the academy, it took him 7 years. Finally, 7 years later, he made it on the FDNY. Went through the academy, was assigned to engine 250 at Foster Avenue, but was on tour in the Red Hook of Brooklyn, the Happy Hookers, engine 279, tower ladder 131. Housed at that location on 9/11. Responded to the greatest terrorist attack on U.S. soil. It was part of the greatest rescue effort in U.S. history, where upwards of 25,000 were saved. The largest terrorist attack on our soil ever. Our brothers went to do their job, not knowing what was going to happen. This 110 floors takes them all the way to the very top of the tower, with honor and respect given. Part of the greatest rescue effort, where upwards of 25,000 were saved because of the sacrifice, heroism, and bravery of our brothers within the 343, followed by the and still counting. Those who worked the pile at ground zero for days, weeks, and months until the mission was declared. This 110 floors is dedicated to his fiancee Jennifer, his sister Christine, his mom Dee, and the rest of the Ragusa family. Dedicated to the FDNY off and on the line there at Foster Avenue, engine 250. The Happy Hookers, Red Hook, Engine 279, tower ladder 131. This is your climb. And to our country, to keep the commitment to never forget. This is why we climb. My brother was a plumber by trade, and it was said that if somebody needed his help, even at 1 or 2 in the morning, they could call him and he would go. There was actually a saying by his friends, WWMD, or what would Mikey do? Right now, this 110 floors is being given in honor and respect for the sacrifice made so that others could live. For our brother, firefighter Michael Ragusa, who had just got on the FDNY in 1999 after 7 years of waiting for his appointment. This is his 110. It's hard to imagine putting in an interest card and waiting 7 whole years before hearing anything back for someone to be able to get appointed to an academy. As I said before, he was assigned to engine 250 in Foster Avenue there in Brooklyn. That was his regular assignment. On 9/11, he was assigned to Red Hook sections, Happy Hookers, engine 279, tower ladder 131. Right now, we're going up with honor and respect given. This is why we climb. For his fiancée Jennifer, sister Christine, and mother Dee, to know that he will never be forgotten. For the FDNY on the line, and for our country, to keep our promise. On completion, $69 more brothers left to carry to the top. This is why we climb. To carry our brothers vertical with honor and respect, pushing them all the way to the 110th floor. Going there now. For Michael Ragusa, who is 29 years old. His sister once said, when Michael was single-minded, that they could have been standing outside of the towers and told him not to go, but he was still gone. He loved what he did in the fire service, and he was a good friend, a good person. It said that after it was found out that he was missing, people around Brooklyn started going to his parents' house, taking food, sitting down on the lawn, spending time with them. And the stories came out of everything he did Helping people was what he did. Right now, this is his climb. Taking out Michael Ragusa to the 110th floor. One step at a time. To the next floor we go. Pushing him up. With honor and respect for the sacrifices made on 9/11, 2001. As I said before, our brother was only 29 years old when he responded to 9/11. The worst terrorist attack with such a great loss in 9/11. Our brothers sacrificed so that others could live. They gave their everything. 25,000 were saved that day. Responded with the Red Hook section of Brooklyn. They did 279, Tower Ladder 131, the Happy Hookers. Responded on 9/11. Dedicated to his mother Deb, correction D, sister Christine, and fiance Jennifer. Right now, taking our brother to the very top. As I said before, he was a plumber. As trained, known to help people anytime they needed help. Like I said before, he had a loving saying with his friends. WW, MD. What would Michael do? Carrying him up to that very top of this tower. Symbolically going to the top, to the 110th floor, finishing their footsteps. This is why we climb. Pushing them up. All the way. Getting to the almost halfway mark in this climb. This 110 floors with honor and respect to our brother and the sacrifices that were made so that others could live. Taking them all the way to the very top. Going there now. So, as to pay respect to our brothers who gave everything. So upwards of 25,000 were able to live. Taking them up. Coming up on the last 3 verticals of this 110 floors. Coming to you live in the gym at Summer Park, New Mexico. This is the 343 commitment. I'm still counting. 110 floors. For our brother, firefighter, Michael Ragusa. Taking them all the way. Coming up on, like I said, the last 3 of the verticals. The last vertical, vertical 7, will get us to the 101st floor. For our brother who responded with Brooklyn's Red Hook, Happy Hookers, Engine 279, Tower Ladder 131. Taking them all the way. 3rd to last vertical coming up. Here we go, 3rd to last. Pushing them up. All the way. For his fiance Jennifer, his mom Dee, sister Christine, and the rest of the Ragusa family. He will never be forgotten. Taking him up with honor and respect to the very top. Going to that 110th floor. As I said before, our brother is 29 years old. Waited 7 years to get appointed to the FDNY. 7 years. Put in his request, and it wasn't until 7 years later that he finally got appointed to the Academy in 1999. Responded to the worst terrorist attack with the greatest loss of life on U.S. soil. Part of the greatest rescue effort in U.S. history. Upwards of 25,000 were saved. Coming up on the last 2 verticals. Little bit of a rest. As a family and friends would say, what would Mikey do? WWMD. Our brother was a plumber prior to and during his time with the FDNY. Didn't matter what time of the evening his friends had an incident, he would be there, responding to help them. All right, just got a call. I'll be back. 75 floors in. All right, back at it for firefighter Michael Ragusa. from engine 250 Foster Ave, but he was actually assigned on 9/11 to engine 279, Red Hook section of Brooklyn, the Happy Hookers, along with tire ladder 131. This is the last 35 floors of his climb. Finished 75 before we got the call, and now we're taking up the last 35 floors. So, for our brother Michael Ragusa, dedicated to his fiancée Jennifer, mother Dee, and sister Christine, along with the rest of the Ragusa family. Dedicated to the FDNY off and on the line in Brooklyn, engine 250, Foster Ave, and the Happy Hookers, engine 279, tire ladder 131, out of the Red Hook section of Brooklyn, which was his assignment on 9/11. Carried him up to that 110th floor, finishing his last 35 floors. For our brother, who his family and friends would ask, MD, what would Mikey do? He may not have been a mountain climber, a sculptor, or a scholar, but our brother was a plumber who helped many when they needed it, no matter what time of day it was. It took Mike 7 entire years to get on with the FDNY, to be appointed in 1999. It said that in August, he got to be the nozzle man on a very large paint fire in a warehouse in Brooklyn. And it also said that our brother, Mike Ragusa, his memorial service was the 343rd memorial service, just a few days before the second anniversary of 9/11. For his family, he will never be forgotten. This is why we climb, to carry our brothers to the very top. And right now we're coming to you live, second attempt up for firefighter Michael Ragusa, going to the 110th floor, finishing his last 35 floors of this 110th floor climb. Already got to 75 prior to us getting a medical call, and now this is the last of the floors. Pushing him all the way to the top. We're almost there. About 10 more minutes on this climb, and this 110 floors will be complete. For firefighter Michael Ragusa, assigned to engine 279, housed there with tire ladder 131, Red Hook section of Brooklyn, the Happy Hookers. On 9/11, responded to the worst terrorist attack on U.S. soil. Was part of the greatest rescue effort in U.S. history, where upwards of 25,000 were saved. If the dates or names are wrong at all on this climb, my apologies. Everything is done by memorization prior to coming up on the stair climber. Right now, this is the third to last of these miniature verticals, since we're down to 35 floors on this last part of this climb for our brother fighter Michael Ragusa, taking him all the way to finish his footsteps, to tell his story, to keep his legacy alive for his fiance Jennifer, his sister Christine, and his mother Dee. Coming up on that second to last vertical shortly. On the second attempt for our brother firefighter Michael Ragusa. Going up, coming up on about 10 floors left in the finish of this climb. For firefighter Michael Ragusa, assigned to engine 279, Brooklyn's Red Hook, Happy Hookers, housed there with tower ladder 131. His initial assignment out of the academy was engine 250. They're on Blaster Ave. And the patch actually looks like a Foster's patch from what I saw. So, going up to finish this last of the 35 floors left for firefighter Michael Ragusa. 69 brothers left to carry after completion of this climb. And we're almost there. On this second attempt to take our brother Michael Ragusa to the very top. Almost there. Last little bit of the last vertical to the finish of these 35 floors, making it to 110 in both climbs for our brother Michael Ragusa. Engine 279, making it all the way to the very top. Carrying him symbolically as the 274th brother to reach the top. Going up on these last few floors. For our brother, firefighter Michael Ragusa. Took him 7 years. Started the academy in 1999. Assigned to engine 250. Foster Ave. And he was assigned to engine 279 on 9/11. The Red Hook section of Brooklyn, Happy Hookers. There with tower ladder 131. Right now, our brother has reached the top. "75 previous floors to his last. Rest easy, brother. You got it from here."